But speaking of Netflix, let's shuffle on to a very, very funny topic. One I think we can all have a good laugh at. With The Witcher, executive producer thinks Geralt and The Witcher has reached the level of Batman, Superman, and James Bond because he's absolutely high as a kite.
Wait, you're serious?
Oh, yeah. This is that same guy. Honestly, this guy, it's just ridiculous. Tomek, this producer recently came out. Tomek Baginski came out and said we had to really dumb down The Witcher because for America, basically Americans don't understand The Witcher. And I was thinking to myself, that's a really dumb thing to say because the predominant fan base for The Witcher were probably Americans to begin with because of the games. Like maybe not the books, admittedly, but the games. That was probably going to be, by and large, the majority was probably going to be Americans. Really dumb thing to say, but he's come out and said more dumb things. So he was asked about how Cavill departing the series after the most recent third season, how he felt basically, and he said Henry was fantastic, was a fantastic Geralt, but in the history of pop culture, we have many actors who played the same character, and the character itself changed. We'll get back to that. I am most pleased that the series was created and became so popular. The Witcher has already reached the level of Batman, Superman, and James Bond. Maybe we hope to see him in a new version only in a few years, but it happened now, and that's nothing new for iconic culture heroes. Fucking hell, mate. What is he on? Right, so if you
I think I get what there's a context here, but well, I'll get back into it. There's a context here.
Well, oh God, what's the context? You
the context is that this is a Polish producer who is speaking to a Polish outlet, and Henry Cavill is the first actor we see playing The Witcher. Yes, in Poland, I think he's the third or the fourth.
True.
There have been a number of earlier Witcher adaptations ever since, I don't know, the 90s or something like that. I don't know how many, but there have been at least one or two earlier takes on The Witcher, and I think there may have been three. Anyone from Poland in the chat, feel free to correct me. From what I understand,
I think
The Witcher is huge in Poland, and he doesn't say this to anything American. He speaks to his Polish home audience. That's why he talks about the silly Americans, because he has to excuse why this thing is so ultra woke. Well, we have to do that for the American audience. We have to dumb it down for Americans, because and he's right. It's the American producers. It's Laura Hisfish that takes a look at the source material and says, no, this is way too complicated. No, this is way too white and everything. He is not wrong. That's the context here. And in the whole market, maybe The Witcher is as big as Batman and Superman. Remember, Batman and Superman they were never that big in Poland.
Oh yeah, mate. Well, look, he is wrong anyway, because he says the actors who play the same character and the character itself changed. Since when did James Bond change the core character traits of James Bond? The character never actually changed as James
Daniel
Bond.
Craig.
Batman. Yeah,
he became a crying milkstop.
Okay, yeah,
you can't
that's
argue
in isolation, though, isn't it? That's in isolation.
He mentioned it's changed he's not wrong.
I still think it. I still think.
Yeah, you may think that, but the Daniel
Superman
Craig he is physically a different Bond than all the others, and he's a crying milksop. I remember they were so proud about this in the press. Oh, he's so emotional. He cries, and Vesper breaks his heart, and that never happened to the previous Bonds.
Yeah, no,
it's right there. They changed the character with the actor.
Very, very, very little though. Not on the scale he's referencing. I think it'd be. I don't know. I think Yeah, I don't know.
I'm just like
it doesn't sit with me that I think you're giving him too much
but
benefit.
I'm playing devil's advocate here. I'm just
I
saying.
know you are.
What can he possibly mean? But like we Norwegian and Polish have very little to do with each other, but I can kind of see where it's coming from.
Oh dear. Culture, what do we think? I mean, this is still nonsense though, either way, because he is still comparing Geralt to the likes on the level of Batman, Superman, James Bond. I mean, maybe in isolation in Poland, but still.
I would like to agree with Andre's devil's advocacy, but I can't.
That's all right. Go for it.
Otherwise, I would have to believe that he's playing 2D chess, or 4D chess here, because he knew how this would translate to a Polish audience, and he knew how it would translate to an American audience.
I don't think he's that smart, basically.
Right? Exactly.
Yeah,
and if he was being explicit here. If he were playing this differently and he wanted to convey what Andre is making an assumption about, he would have said specifically the producers in America are stupid, or the production in America is stupid, or whatever, rather than attacking just Americans as broadly as possible. So, like I said, that would be one of the reasons I would kind of throw cold water on that. But
also, just to interject real quick, people are correcting us in the chat, and they're saying actually there's only one movie with The Witcher, so this is actually the second Witcher.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Just as an FYI, I see that. Yeah. So there's comments coming through.
Yeah. Can I say one more thing about?
Of course you can.
One more time.
Open forum.
Just to address what you said there, culture. Because if he had said, "Oh, it's just the American producers,"
he wouldn't be allowed to do that.
He'll never work with Netflix. He'll never work with any American ever again. Whereas if he talks about Americans in general, and someone asks him, he can say, "Oh, but I meant your Trump supporters," and he's like, "Oh, yeah, I hate those people. You're good."
I guess so. But
I still, like I said, I still think it's a lousy way to go about things. And if he really believed he was keeping it in the Polish audience, why would he have been so careful?
You don't even have to say the Trump thing anymore. That's the thing, Andre. Just in general, hating America is a left thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Yeah, from within our own country.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True. Tom, you want to chime in on this, bud?
No, I don't give a fuck about The Witcher.
Nick, do you want to chime in on this, bud?
I'm pretty much in the same boat as Tom here, but I did two quick things. Right? Yeah, two quick things. I knew where Andre was going before he even went there, because I can totally see what he's talking about. Second, it's sad that so many other people in the world outside of America look at us as pretty much a joke nowadays, whether it be you're on the side of looking at Trump and Trump supporters as the joke, or the whole wokeness and all that sort of stuff as a joke. Either way, pretty much everybody's looking at America right now like those people are fucking stupid over there. The whole society is weird and crazy and dumb,
Yeah. I think that's the Western world in general, though. That's what people are viewing the Western world as.
But many people are
lunacy now.
Where does this? Yeah, but like many are like saying, where does this insanity come from? There,
America.
Yeah. America.
Anyway,
let's. I thought we'd have a good laugh at that topic. So.